KI7LIF, standing by for the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net.
Good evening, James. This is James in Bellevue, WW7ATS.
Good evening, James in Bellevue.
Well, I haven't heard anybody else yet tonight. How cold is it up there in Everett? Do you have a thermometer outside anywhere?
Let me look on my phone. Hold on. Stand by for a second. It's 32 degrees. Feels like 25.
Well, my outdoor thermometer says it's 30 degrees right now, so it's dropped 2 degrees just in the last couple of hours.
Well, that's in your area. In my neck of the woods, it's 32.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, anyway, I guess we'll mill about smartly until the net starts in about 5 minutes. This is WW7ATS.
Alright, James. Sounds like fun where you can stand by for the net. KI7LIF standing by.
WW7S, 87
Oh, good evening, Ron.
Yeah, I heard you guys on call there. I heard James, the other James, I guess, two up in Everett. I got 31.2 degrees and it's snowing in my office. You're doing the same thing.
Ooh, let me look out the window. I just saw the temperature had dropped on my electronics device. Let me look outside.
KI7LIF, comment. Yes, Ron. In my neck of the woods, it is snowing outside.
Okay, James. KI7LIF, 87QKU. Yeah, it just started snowing here a few minutes ago. Starting to stick on the road, I think. Well, anyway, we'll start the net here. Dave will be here in a minute. Are you there, James? The other James? WU7S? You ran outside to see the snow.
It's just it's kind of a very light, cold crystalline snow, but it certainly is sticking up here. I'm, I don't know, what, 500 feet?
Okay, well, I just came in, turn on the computer. I just happened to I was looking at the news on MSN because it was a little bit early, and I got a virus, one of those that wants you to pay to unlock your machine, your computer. So I called Dave, and he had me shut it down and do an offline Windows Defender scan. So hopefully I got it taken care of. Looks like the machine just came back up. All right, standing by for net, KD7 continue.
Okay, Ron, give me a call on the phone if you need help with that. I'm under continuous attack. I guess it's just the nature of kind of some of the things I do, and what my name is. But so I have a firewall and a couple different virus defenses, but I catch them all the time before they do damage. Hopefully.
Good evening. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net, KD7ZYM. The Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net is a group of radio amateurs that get together to use fast scan television. We transmit 70 centimeters. We have a crossband repeater that spits out images at 1.2 gig upon Cougar Mountain. And we also go to the internet and we have our video there if you want to see what's happening. Just Google WW7ATS or WW7ATS and that will bring you to our home page for the Western Washington Amateur Television Society. Once you get to our full page, you'll see a picture of a young lady sitting on a park bench in West Seattle overlooking Elliott Bay towards the skyline of Seattle. Just to the lower right hand of that photograph is the word. To activate the pictures and click on that and the images will come up for you. Probably a latency of about 20 seconds happening this evening. And again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. So far checked in is KD7QKU Ron, WU7N James, and KI7LIF James is listening in. So is there anybody else who would like to check in?
N7QO.
Got N7QO. And WB7JN. A little scratchy, but we got you. Again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. Anybody else like to check into the net?
N7KC, Lee in Port Angeles.
And we have Lee, N7KC. Okay, let's get going here. I'll power down my image and we'll go to Ron, KD7QKU.
Okay, well, good evening all. This is KD7QKU. Lee, I'm doing a scan on my computer. I had one of those viruses that wants you to call this 800 number or call a number so they can unlock your computer. And so Dave just helped me, and so I'm doing a scan. So as soon as that's done, maybe I can get Skype back up. So we'll have to wait here and see what's going on. So it's snowing at my house. Just started about a half an hour ago, 31.2 degrees. And I had two things happen today. I came in this morning to turn on my radio, my little ham radio, 2 meter, 770. And the power supply switch broke. So fortunately I had another power supply. Let me let it drop. So I guess probably the last time I was out at the ham swap meet, we were leaving. I think Dave and I were there. And I went back and I offered this guy $20 for this little Astron power supply. Looked like brand new. I said, hey, if you don't want to take that home, I said, I'll give you $20 and then you won't have to back it home. He looked at me. He said, I don't want to take it home. So I peeled out my $20. So I had it set on the shelf out in the garage, so I had to go out and get it. transfer everything over, and it seems to be working fine, so I'm back on the air. All right, back to net, KD7QKU.
KD7QKU, Ron, seeing what was coming out on the internet, you got about a P5 picture going in. I'm still handicapped with my 1.2 gig antenna still out of the line. I get about a P1.5 every once in a while, if I'm lucky, coming out on that. So, let's move on down to James, WU7N.
Dave, did you call for WU7N? For some reason, I'm getting a lot of noise on top of my signal tonight.
Ah, it's me. I'm noisy. Noise. Go ahead. WU7N. Copy.
Well, I think it must be my radio and antenna on the audio circuit, because I listened to myself briefly on the streaming, and you seem to sound just fine. So it must be at this end. Yeah, the temperature dropped quite a bit. I think it was at 5:30. I was at 32 degrees with a thermometer that's only accurate to a couple of degrees. But I noticed it did drop a couple of degrees down to 30 in just the last, 2 hours or so. And it is snowing here, too. Altitude's about 500 feet. So, anyway, I may be lagging about 6 seconds, because I can tell that the best audio is going to come to me over the streaming and not my radio tonight. So back to you, Dave. This is James in Bellevue, WU7N.
WU7N. Well, good snowy evening, I would say. Let's go to Jim, N7QO.
N7QO. Thank you, Dave. Well, I also saw Gary out there. Gary's checking in. Let's see, everyone was discussing the weather. My temperature here in Covington has been pretty stable throughout the day. Right now I have 31 degrees. It began snowing here approximately 6 hours ago, about 2 o'clock this afternoon, and it has not yet stopped. There's not a whole lot of accumulation, but having said that, there is a trace of snow on all of the hard surface as well as the vegetation, and I guess the roofs as well. I don't know, it's dark, so I can't really see out there now. But I definitely left footprints as I was on my way out here to the shack. Not terribly windy out here, though. All in all, not too awfully bad. Hope it doesn't keep snowing all night, though. Otherwise, we might be in for some exciting commute in the morning. Of course, I don't get to enjoy that, but I heard there was some weather heading toward Lee, up in that neck of the woods. Have to get from Lee what's going on over there. Back to you, Dave, and 7QO.
Well, Jim, whatever you're doing with your picture tonight, the gods are with you. You got a nice, clean P3 picture coming in. To make out your facial tones, your white T-shirt, your shirt that you got on, the cabinet to your left with the shelves. We can see all that coming through very clear this evening. So whatever you've done, you did it right, or maybe it's just the snow. The signal is following it. So let's go down way south, WB7BHN, where there is some snow.
This is WB7BHN. Yeah, we got quite a bit yesterday. It snowed all day and added up to about 4 inches or so. And part of that down today, we're down about 2.5, 3 inches, I guess, but it started snowing again. I don't think it's supposed to snow that much tonight. I don't think we're supposed to have a whole lot, at least I hope not. The roads down there are just fine. All the pavement and everything was bare. And once we got out of the driveway, not to the main road, it's no problem to get around. Last night when we came home after we had dinner, it was about 7:30 or so, with it. I really don't care much. WW7ATS, back to net.
I hear you there. Isn't retirement wonderful when it comes to snow? You can either go out and play it in it or ignore it, so that's kind of great. Let's go to Lee in 7KC.
Okay, in 7KC, Port Angeles. Well, good evening, everybody. James and James and Jim and Jim, I think, and Ron. I understand, Ron, that your computer is coming back to life there slowly. No problem. Dave, you have an excellent picture on the stream. The stream is back here tonight. And Covington Jim, by the way, excellent. No color, Jim, on your picture on the stream, but as good as I've seen in a long time. No issue about who it is. I mean, it's a pretty crisp black and white picture. So, must be the weather. Now, weather-wise here, it started snowing this morning, 8 o'clock, something like that. Snowed all day. And actually just stopped about 7:30 tonight. We are 29 degrees now. We're supposed to get down to 28 tonight, according to the guesstimator. We probably will. And we have several inches. And it's right now, the raw snow we got is very, very wet, even though we were well below freezing. Very wet snow. The rhododendron has got as much as I think I've ever seen trapped on it. So let's see. I can't send pictures tonight. All I can do is talk. I've got my stopwatch going here in a minute and a half, so I think with that I'll send it back to Dave. This is N7KC. I'm Lee in Port Angeles. Back to Dave.
Thanks for that, Lee, in 7KC. This is Dave, 87ZYM in Lake City. Well, let's see. We're having a little bit of a powder snow that's coming down. It's been coming down for about the last 45 minutes. Very, very light, maybe a 16th of an inch on the vegetation sitting on the leaves. And the street now is covered up with that. So very, very shallow and very, very fine powdery snow. 30 degrees here. So that's about what's happened here. Got some of my plumbing problems taken care of yesterday, and that's allowed me to run a Chinese laundry now. I can get my washing machine up and going, and there's a lot of backlogs with that. So without the drain getting plugged up, so rotor routed out the drain field, and my gosh, the water is flowing again. And this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. Again, I'm Dave, 87ZYM. And I heard that Gary checked in video-wise. I didn't see that, but let's see who's there. K7HYB.
KD7ZYM and the group K7HYB. I'm probably walking all over you on the video side there, Dave. Are you shut down?
Yeah, I can see your ID coming in.
Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah, good evening all. I apologize for not being in the forefront in the last couple of check-ins. I've been otherwise involved with stuff that apparently was more important than ham radio. I'm taking a line from you there, Covington Jim. Nothing's more important than ham radio. Let me get the ugly shot here. There's the facial. Anyway, good evening all, and yeah, the weather out here is cool. It's about 30. Last time I checked, it was about 30, hovering right around 30 degrees. We have a little bit of snow here. The last time I checked. Just enough to say that it snowed, but I guess it's going great guns all around us here. Bothel's getting slammed, Woodinville's getting slammed, Monroe's getting slammed, so we're right here in the banana belt apparently. I don't know exactly why. Let me drop it here. And so that's about the way it is from here. Rochester Gym, I was going to be at Lucky Yule last Saturday. I was going to give you a call and see if we could get together for lunch, but that didn't work out. Something else. A friend of ours ended up in hospital with gallbladder surgery, and so our trip got canceled, unfortunately. I was looking forward to going down there. And the major development for my station here is I am now hooked up to Echolink. Oh, little purple there, wow. Goodness sakes. I haven't seen a strong signal like that in quite a while. But I now have Echolink set up, and so I've been testing it a little bit. Not doing anything dramatic. I've hooked up to the 96 machine and the 08 machine, so I could go Echolink on the net tonight if I wanted to. But I think I'll stay with the RF side. Not nearly as complicated. All I got to do is push one switch, and it works. Okay, I think I've had my say. Good evening, all. It's good to hear you. I'm going to be glad to be back into it. And back to you there, Dave. So the call sign on here, KD7ZYM, K7HYB.
Hey, Gary, KD72K. You leave your picture on for a minute. And I want you to turn your gain up and down a little bit. Put your face back on. The picture of your face, please. You'll see, there you go. Okay, turn your gain down just a little bit. Keep going. Keep going. A little more. Keep going. Nothing's changed yet. Keep going. Oh, whoops, that's maybe too far. Maybe up just a bit. Right about there. Yeah, you have more flash tone now instead of so much purple. What do you think, Dave?
I think it was better before where he had it set. He's got a P4 picture in with some beautiful skin tones and colors.
Okay, well, I'm seeing him on 1.2, and he was purple, kind of violet. Now he's more flash tones here. Your color's pretty good tonight, Jim. Gary. The color's pretty good. Okay, KD7QK, you on through.
Okay, I've got good flash tones coming in on 1.2. It's intermittent, but I'm getting somewhat of an image coming through. Again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net. Is anybody else wanting to join in and transmit pictures? Not hearing any. Let's go to KD7QKU Rock.
Okay, I see some interference on there. Okay, it's gone now. Maybe it was here. I don't know. I probably need to adjust mine. Hang on here. Maybe a little bit better. That was kind of green. Okay, so my scan quit and I put Skype on and everything looks good, and I have Leon, so we can have Lee's picture up there in a second. What else was I going to say? Well, I don't know. I guess let's put Lee up for now. Oops, I got to do something. Hang on. Turn this gadget on. All right, Lee, you're on.
Okay, so I have to turn the Skype gain down here, or I'll end up with a feedback loop. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's M&KC, Lee here in Port Angeles. Well, let's see, the only thing I neglected to say the last time I was on Say hi to Gary. And Gary, you do look good tonight. There's something exceptional going on tonight because Jim, coming to Jim, looks really good too in 7QO. I started a fire in our wood stove, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours ago. I don't know why. I guess I just took a notion. I had some dry wood in the sunroom, and I thought, well, we'll just fire it up. So that lower house is just toasty warm down there. Of course, I'm upstairs, and some of it comes up here. So the house is pretty pleasant tonight, and I would say we're using a lot less electricity tonight than we do normally. We just have baseboard heaters here. Oh, gosh, what else? Not much. The Olympics, as soon as the net's over in a little bit, why, I'll go in and watch some Olympics with Paula. She's quite hooked on all that sort of thing, so she's got a lot of it recorded. And I think it'll be over this week. And we'll get back to normal a little bit. Yeah, that's about it from here, I think. I should at least wave to everybody here. Oh, well, I can't time it and use my stopwatch for something else. So, anyway, enough of that from here. My latency must be at least 20 seconds. So, back, this is N7KC in Port Angeles. I'm going to set it back to the net control. Go ahead, Dave.
Well, you're looking good, Lee, N7KC. I was able to bring the latency up by just going down to that sync line on the bottom of the picture and bumping that back to the right-hand side, and that brought you up almost instantaneously when you were talking. So that was kind of interesting. It did work. So let's go on to James, WW7N.
This is Ron again. I have my outside camera on. I don't know if you can hardly see it, but you can see it has a, ultra, UV light in it. It doesn't work that great, but can you see the snowflakes going by?
Yeah, either that or you got a lot of meteors coming through on the horizon looking at the stars.
Okay. Go ahead, you guys.
Okay, let's go to James, WW7N.
Okay, Ron, yes, I can see. It looks like 3 little sets of eyes, one of which has kind of a masking tape mouth underneath it. But I can't see a few flakes of snow coming down there. Go ahead and put that signal back up. Unfortunately, I don't have one tonight. I actually did get a power supply problem solved, but my goodness, it's just too cold to leave that window open right now.
Can you let me have it?
I was trying to look outside. It looks like the snow's lightened up a little just in the last 20 or 30 minutes. And I'll have to look at the radar in a minute and see what the National Weather Service has to say about that. I was told the latest forecast is we're not supposed to get more than a half an inch of accumulation. It'll be interesting to see how well that forecast holds up. So anyway, this is James, WW7N, turning it back to net.
What you called eyes are my license plates and taillights and stuff on the pickup and motorhome and camper.
License plate, well, can't read the numbers quite on the license plate, but yes, it is there. It's reflecting back nicely. So let's go to Jim, N7QO.
N7QO, thank you, Dave. Well, I can't see any snowflakes falling specifically. My whole screen is snow. I have a temporary antenna put up for 1.2 now, and I need to get it fixed better, but that's going to have to wait. But at least I've got a picture now, whereas it was kind of shaky regarding the stream. Still having problems at my house. But I'll tell take your word that snowflakes are falling down there, Ron. I did see what appeared to be eyes off there, so I could recognize at least part of that as the license plate. Let's see. Gary, yeah, about the ham radio being ultra important, I just wonder if your wife would agree with that. All of us have our priorities, I guess, including our wives. Let's see. Rochester Jim, I think you're coming up next. I was curious, when you come up, are you able to get to us from the house? I seem to remember you used to do some temporary roving thing to do the nets with us. Just curious if you're at the house now or if you're off in the woods on a peak somewhere. Just curious about that. And, yeah, I agree. The pictures are a little bit better. Reset. And, Ron, I have to agree with you regarding Gary's picture on the 1.2 with the video gain turned down a little bit. Gary, I saw a better color rendition from you. And I'm not looking at a stream. I don't have that today. But anyway, back to you, Dave, N7QO.
N7QO, thanks with that. And this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, 87BYM. So let's go down to Rochester, WB7BHN. Jim.
Yeah, this is WB7BHN. Well, I'm in my house now. I'm at the home gauge. And when I was getting into the repeater from up there by Rippy and stuff, I think they moved the repeater from the location it's at now down. I was working on it somewhere where I couldn't get into it from the house there. But as soon as I got it back up on the hill there where it's at now, I can get it fine with this antenna up to about 70 feet in the air. The only thing is sometimes I have such a bad case of multipath on it, I can't understand hardly what anybody's saying, and sometimes you can't understand me, so we still have a problem there with getting multipath to it, but most of the time it's pretty good here, and I can work it pretty well from the house. So probably the last year I've been able to get into it from the house here. And the weather's a little warmer with it snowing tonight than it was. And last night it got cleaned down to 15 degrees and the water froze up in the house. I got a place I've got to put a box on it where it comes up the drain and the water has come up on the ground and into the house. And I put the cover I had off of it when making it do it, and I didn't get it put on there, and it got folded up and froze it up. So I had to put a heat pad on it. Fan was going to warm it up and thaw it out today. And I got that done, and it's all right now, but I got to get around to finishing my project there. So that's what turned back to that, WB7BHN.
WB7BHN. Well, hopefully it'll warm up and the frozen pipes will get much better. I don't think this cold weather is going to last more than another week. Be back to our normal 50 degrees outside temperatures. So moving down, let's go to Gary, K7HYB.
KD7ZYM in the group, K7HYB with my moniker on there. There's the color bars. Let me get something a little more interesting here. Let me give you the wide shot. Here's the wide shot. There we go. We'll see what it looks like on the streaming here. And give me a thought I wonder if I'm even keying the transmitter with the, if I'm keying the repeater. There's a video setting as low as it is. Let's see here. I haven't seen anything go up. There's my call sign. That's not too bad. Good strong signal tonight. No color, but anyway. There I go. Okay. Yeah. You can almost read my call sign. That's a real improvement. So anyway, yeah, Jim, Covington Jim. Yeah, there's the wife doesn't agree. I definitely agree with that. I have to carve out my radio time. That was keying the transmitter, keying the repeater. I turned the video game back up again. And so anyway, I'm looking forward to going down to Puyallup. I'm hoping to hook up with the people with the Tacoma repeater while I'm down there, and have an eyeball with them, and maybe have an eyeball with the people that invited me to join their the 08 Board of Trustees. Communicate with them a little bit, have an eyeball. So I'll be looking forward to making contacts on that and setting that up. I usually go down early and have breakfast when you drop it here. I usually go down breakfast and have early and have breakfast across the street. And sometimes my son comes down with me. Doesn't always happen. I'll have to hook up with him this year and see if he's going to go with me. He's been pretty busy on Saturdays with his daughter. She's dancing in belongs to a dance program in Monroe, and they've been traveling all over the region, performing in competitions and stuff like that. So anyway, and Rochester Jim, I don't know if you're going to try and come up, but I'd like to get an eyeball with you if you're going to be there. I usually get up early. I usually get there early, and I'm worn out by a couple of hours after an hour or so, and then I'm looking for a place to squat and sit down and have a cup of coffee or whatever. So here's my call sign in living color. And back to you there, Dave, KD7ZYM, K7HYB.
Thanks for that, Gary. Again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. Somebody else would like to join in the net? Take a break. Hearing none, let's go up to Ron, KD7QKU.
Okay, well, I think you should have taken a turn, Dave.
Oh, well, I'll come up the next time around, so go ahead, Ron, KD7QKU.
Okay, this is KD7QKU. So anyway, still snowing over here. I don't have a whole lot to say tonight. Trying to think of what's been going on. Yesterday was our wedding anniversary. I guess I forgot to tell them play that. We've been married 47 years, and Merlin and Diane were married on the same day. And Merlin introduced me to Joanne, or told me about it. Introduced me, I guess. And so we celebrate. We've been friends with them. Joanne went to school with him, so she knew him for a long time. I've been friends with him ever since I came here. I met him working in a body shop in Seattle. And so we've been friends for a long, long time, since 1965. And they have a motorhome, and we've gone a lot of places together. He's on a dialysis machine now, so kind of hard on his traveling. So anyway, we met him down there at the Palisades in Seattle last night, and we had dinner together. Had a nice dinner and sat there and looked out at all the boats in the harbor. They have a nice marina there. And enjoyed our dinner and had a nice conversation. It was spitting snow when we left here, but it quit right away. So we didn't have any snow. Cleared off. So anyway, that's what we did. So let's go over to Lee. Go ahead, Lee. You're on.
Okay. Oh dear, let's see here. Let me get that volume turned down again. Okay, 27KC. I'm in Port Angeles, and I was trying to see if I could somehow or other. Oh, here we go. Maybe I can do this. I can't seem to do it. I was going to try to show you a little thing in CAD that I was working on here. I guess I'm not going to be able to do that. Anyway, well, I really don't have anything to add. I'm just listening, sitting here doodling and listening to the net, et cetera, et cetera. So nothing more to say here after 50 seconds. I'll send it back. It's 7KC, Port Angeles. Back to you, Dave.
Thanks for that, Lee, by Ron, 87QKU. And let's move on to James, WW7ATS.
Oops, I think I might be 7 seconds delayed. I just heard you call for me, Ron, on the streaming, which is a little behind. Is that correct, Dave?
Yeah, we got you up now. I can hear you.
Well, I guess I've got a new project here because my static is so heavy on my radio attached to an external antenna up against my window, I really can't hear people here. And that's deteriorated even since the start of the net, so I don't know what's going on there. Just a lot of heavy static, signals lost in the noise. I'm curious to know, is anyone else experiencing that other than me tonight?
So far, you're the only one reporting that situation.
Yeah, you sound really good, James.
Well, Dave, let me turn it back to you. I just heard so far, and I'm assuming that was a negative on that question. And I'll listen about 6 to 8 seconds delayed on the streaming. Back to you, Dave. This is WU7N.
WU7N. Yeah, you have about a 90% full quieting on your audio coming out of your radio. I don't know what's happening with receiving. It might be a squelch issue on your end. So anyway, let's move down the line then to N7QO.
N7QO. Thank you, Dave. Well, Jim, you sound good. I don't know if you can hear me, but you sound good. I was curious about the weather there in Port Angeles. The past couple of days I have seen some weather maps which look like maybe an area of snow was headed in your direction from the west. And I was curious if it ever wound up reaching you and how bad it got. I also have a friend who is going to be moving to Squim, probably come this summer. They just bought a house up there, and they're moving from my neck of the woods up to there. So they're trying to talk us into moving up that way as well. Not sure what's going to happen, but not anything in the immediate future for me. But just curious about that. Rochester, Jim, Roger, that you are working from the house now. That's good. It's definitely cold outside. Hope you're feeling better with all the kidney stone issues. Hope that's in the past. And let's see. Don't think there's anything else I wanted to mention. Let's see. Ron, your friend Merlin, Roger that, Dave. Yeah, Dave, when it's your turn, you might want to mention a little more detail on what they did with your septic system. Was it a problem with a drain field, or I seem to remember you said something about roots on a previous net. Was it roots in a drain field, or somewhere between the house and a tank? Just curious about that. KU7ZYM and 7QO.
Okay, Jim, we got you there. Let's go down to the other Jim, WB7PHM.
WB7BHN. Well, I'm kind of halfway thinking about going up to all up there to the swap meet or whatever. So I'll probably be there unless something comes up I can't make it. And my kidney stones are not bothering me at all right now. I've got 2 of them left in the left that are in the left kidney that have to be removed. But I go back 20th of March to see the doctor, and he's going to decide when and what we're going to do about them then. But there's, I'm not having any more pain anyway after I got the stent out that seems to be right up, and I've been fine since then. But since I've got 2 of them in that left kidney, I've got to get rid of them just sooner or later. They'll cause a problem. As long as they stay put where they're at, they won't cause any, but they block the hole coming out of there, and I'll have some terrible pain again, so I guess we'll bust them up and get rid of them too, but I don't think we're going to do the thing with the laser this time. I think we're going to use lithotripsy on me. At least that's what that doctor said the last time I talked to him, which suits me just fine, because that the method that we used the last time was very painful. I'll let this thing drop for a second. And I talked to my younger brother that gets kidney stones too, and he had the first ones they used a laser on them to break them up, put the stent in him, and he had nothing but trouble with that. And the next ones he had, they used lithotripsy to bust them up, and he said it was almost painless. He didn't have much pain from that at all, so I think that's the way I'm going to go. I think the doctor, he tried to give me this song and dance about how it was less invasive to go with the laser, but I suspect that really he got paid more for the surgery that he did on me. And the permanent lithotripsy machine, he probably doesn't make much on that. So I suspect that he did it because it was the most expensive thing he could charge me for. And that's a heck of a thing. I've got suspicion for the guy's trying to make money off me, but I guess that's the way it is anymore. So for that, we'll turn it back to Ken.
WB7BHN. Well, I think anytime you can stay away from any kind of surgical procedure, it seems to be better, but in the long run, they do help. So, this is Dave, KU7CYM. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net. To the answer, I am connected to a city sewer line. No drain field involved with that. But about halfway between the house and the street is a cherry tree. And I think I probably have a raised up tile or something broken in that area. And getting the big commercial rotor device barreled through with a 3-inch, and then followed that with a 4.5-inch cutter, and that cleaned it right out. This time, utilized a little bit of water going down the drain while the cutting was happening, and I think that helped move the roots on down to the street level. So far, the greatest problem I was having was most of the water functions, sewer wastewater at the house seemed to work fine. My only problem is when I run unloaded clothes, and it this place is probably, maybe 20 gallons of water in the drain. It caused it to back up. So that was the only problem. Toilets functioned fine, drains from the sinks worked fine. It's just when you got the volume going through there. So that's all fixed, and it's a standard sewer from the house out to the street, and it's really good. As I'm looking outside, the little fine particles of snow have stopped coming down, so that may be the end of it for this area here in Lake City tonight. So it's still maybe about a 16th of an inch, maybe a 16th of an inch of snow, and very fine snow at that. So let's go to Gary, K7HYB.
K7ZYM of the group K7HYB. Yeah. Okay. Quickly, while I'm thinking about it, Lee, are you using a phone or a computer for Echolink?
He said tell you the phone. He's using the phone.
Oh, that's what I thought he was doing. Okay. I'm using a computer. I happen to find a set. I have a dock for my. I have a Surface 3 here that I use for monitoring the live side on the repeater through my little dongle here, and give me the white shot here. And so consequently, I just plug it into the back of the dock and the audio portion of the thing, and then I can use my Surface 3 through the internet. It worked fine. I haven't used it extensively, but I have tested it a couple of times. A little bit of, just a teeny bit of color coming through there. My God, I see blue in there and I see purple on my ID anyway. So I'm making some progress. Let me drop it here. And Jim, it's good to see you back live again. I'm glad that you managed to get. I'm glad you managed to get things hooked up down there and working properly. That's good. Glad to hear that. By the way, the shirt I have on does not have any white in it. It's a light blue. And the signal is pretty decent coming through the streaming, and apparently on the live side it's even better. So maybe something working right for a change. Yeah, I don't worry about snow. If it snows here, I don't have a long commute. I'm like the rest of you. I'm retired, but I do work in my shop, and it's on the other end of the house from where my bedroom is at. So sometimes I don't even bother to put my street clothes on. I just come in here in my underwear and sit down and work. It's TMI, right? Way too much. WTMI, as my daughter-in-law would say. Anyway, so that's about all I've got. I was going to make a mention to Lee there. I know you've taken some pictures using a drone. I have a drone here that will record pictures, and I've been playing with it a little bit. I'm not familiar with enough to really do anything good with it, but if I get a few shots, I'll share them with everybody. I want to set up a stream here rather than the live picture to see if it works, and I do have that in the plans. So anyway, back to you, Dave. We'll get comments all the way around. K7HYB, I'll put the ID up, and there we go. Back to you, Dave, K7HYB.
Thanks for that, Gary. This again is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. So let's go up to the top again to Ron, KD7QKU. We've got 10 minutes left.
Okay, well, I don't know if you can you see those snowflakes coming by? And Gary, I see your shirt is green. I see it as green. And Jim, WW7ATS, your audio was really good. Your full quality. I'm sorry that you're not receiving the same way. Let's just switch it over here. Oh, and what you see there in those bright spots when I'm in that other picture, it's license plates and tail lights and clearance lights and stuff on that equipment. They reflect the UV, I guess. So anyway, if somebody would go by and make my outside motion detector light come on if we just see the snow on it. But I guess we don't want to do that. I need to maybe readjust it. My outside motion detector light quit. I had to get a different one. I haven't hardly even gone out there to check it since I put it up. I need to, I guess, readjust it a little bit. It used to be when the cars went by around the corner. I have a corner lot. The cars turned it on all the time, and I didn't want them to do that. So I pointed it almost straight down. So you have to walk up pretty close to the motorhome now before it lights. So anyway, so let's go over to Lee. So here on Lee M7KC.
Oh dear. Well, lots of IDing going on. Okay, M7KC, Lee in Port Angeles. Jim, about the snow here, it started this morning, I don't know, 8 o'clock perhaps, like a light snow, and it just snowed all day. And then it quit for an hour maybe, and then it started again, and it snowed till about 7:30. And it got heavier and heavier as the day progressed, and so we have several inches here. The temperature right now is 29 dots and change. And I think if it makes 28 tonight, well, that's probably as low as it will go. Anyway, that's it. 73, guys. Good net. Enjoyed listening to it. And we'll see you next time. This is 7KC, Lee in Port Angeles, Texas.
Got you there. 87 UKU, piggybacking Lee M7KC. Well, let's see if we can pick up James, WU7M, for a final.
Well, 73 is good net tonight. I'm wondering if I've got some kind of localized source of interference. I wonder what neighbor put in the new Wi-Fi or what's going on. Anyway, guys, good net tonight. Thanks. Appreciate it. This is W7N. Back to net.
W7N, thank you. Let's go to M7QO. Jim.
M7QO. Well, Ron, let's see, motion detector light. I had one that broke a year ago or so, and Costco has a motion detector light that has LEDs, and that works very well. You might want to take a look at that before replacing the thing. I would bet that Home Depot and McClendon's and places like that probably have the same thing, but I got mine at Costco, and I'm very pleased with it. Several inches of snow. My goodness. Well, I guess it doesn't happen all that often. Anyway, thanks for the report on that. I appreciate it. Hopefully it will melt within the next few days. Gary, going to look in your underwear there. I would like to point out that Jean-Luc is watching. You might at least want to put a blindfold on Jean-Luc there. I don't know. That's my 2 cents anyway. Well, thanks everyone for participating. Thanks for the pictures. And we'll catch you all next time. Good night all, N7QO.
N7QO, thanks for joining the net this evening. Let's go to Jim, WB7BHN.
Yeah, this is WB7BHN, and can somebody tell me what the date for the Puyallup swap meet is? Because I can't find it in my QSP. Usually they have it in there, but they don't seem to list it this time for some reason. Somebody probably forgot to get the information from, or maybe it's been last month, not in this We'll say 73 to everybody. It's been nice talking to you. And we'll maybe hear you next Saturday. WB7BHN back to net.
WB7BHN, Jim. Best of my knowledge is Saturday, the 10th of March.
Thank you. That helps. WB7BHN.
And let's go to Gary, K7HYB, and I'll wrap it up.
KD7ZYM, K7HYB. Got my tongue in front of my actually got to see what I'm saying. Anyway, there's the call sign, and we'll get the live picture on here. Yeah, well, John Luke is, Jim, John Luke is, he would do it too if he could. Yeah. I don't take any special, except when I'm expecting a customer. That's when I put the duds on. And sometimes, if the wife wants to go out afterwards, she goes to bowling or we headed out someplace to do some shopping or something like that. I'll put some clothes on. But anyway, am I triggering the key in the repeater? I don't know. I'm not seeing anything on the return. Well, yeah, it's the second Saturday in March, Jim. I'm not exactly sure what date that is. I think Dave's right. I think it's the 10th of March. And I am planning on being there with with both of my, ringing my nose and both of my toes, I guess, so whatever. Anyway, 73 to everybody. Dave, I'll let you put the laps on it. And I'm going to be monitoring your frequency. I want to do a little testing on my Echo Link here. So, KD7ZYM, K7HYB, 73 is all.
Thanks for that, Gary. Well, with the recent snowfall that we've had in the area, it makes it really more realistic about the Winter Olympics. Go outside and touch some snow and go watch the game. Anyway, we'd like to thank the owners and operators of U8 Machines, the CTAC Repeater Group, for allowing us to have a net for the Western Washington Amateur Television Society on Wednesdays and Saturdays between 8 and 9 o'clock. So for now, I'm going to terminate the net at 2058. This is Dave, KD7ZYM. On behalf of the Western Washington Amateur Television Society, good evening all.
N7KC disconnected. disconnected. K7HYB.
Everybody copy?
K7HYB disconnected.